Hey everybody, it's Nicole and Nintendo here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. I am missing half a heart and it is bothering me, but we are going to carry on over to the Temple of the Ocean King once again. We are at that time again and there's an earthquake and we are on our way to collect our third sea chart. So Bella must be causing the earthquakes that keep rattling the island. Hurry, let's get that sea chart and find the pure metals. Okay, nice recap there, Ciela. So yeah, third treasure chart time, sea chart rather. So like I did before, I'm going to be fast forwarding the floors that we have already visited and coming back for the little things that have changed during those floors and when we get to a new floor. But I am still talking right now because we have a little addition to the temples this time, which are these red phantoms, or rather swift phantoms as they are officially called. They move a lot faster and are quite scary. That one is red in capital letters. Why is that phantom red? Looks more powerful than the ones we had to face before. Yep, moves faster. And of course, Neri knows all about that. Oh great. Okay then. So from here on, it's pretty much normal, except for some of the phantoms will now be replaced with red ones, so let's get to it. Okay, I'm just going to come back here as we're dropping this phantom into the pit. Bye-bye. Because we have an ice switch here that we can hit now that we have arrows. And it's going to disappear, so you better go over there quickly. And I'm going to avoid the small key so I can just do this and then get back to the temple. So if you hit the ice switch, you can get a power gem, which is one of the new things here. Now that we have arrows, we can collect that in this dungeon. And it'll only appear once, so you can get it as soon as you have arrows. Anyways, back to the music. Okay, so here we are on basement 6. We're finally at the crested door. It's the Triforce. How could one forget the Triforce? Exactly. So let's head right over there and draw the symbol on the door in a single stroke. Very important. What? How could I run out of... Okay, it worked anyway. I ran out of ink, quote, ink, I suppose. But anyways, he said if we entered a different symbol on the door, we'd enter a different room, and we have. Incredible. Okay, and it's the Door of Courage. Alright, let's talk to this guy first. Hey. Dark terrors lurk ahead. I'll share something with you that'll help you survive. Okay, now what this is Yellow Portal. And he's going to explain this saves your journey time and returns you to the entrance. So this portal will be at the beginning of the temple, and you can go into it. If you get to this floor in a pretty good time, you can save this time and return to this point of the temple anytime you want, so you never have to go through those previous floors again. So I'm going to save a midway point. Took me 2 minutes and 30 seconds with all the added time, of course. So I have 11 minutes and 30 seconds on the timer, so that's now going to be saved. So I can enter this point anytime I want to return to the 6th floor, which is helpful. So now we are into new territory, I suppose. And things are going to get a little bit tricky here. I actually have 2 pages of notes to help me through this in case I not get stuck, but just to do it in the right order so that I don't, you know, screw up or anything. So now we've opened the door, the Courage door, and here we are in the 7th floor, and already, just judging by the map, it looks a little bit more complicated. We have 2 red phantoms, the swift phantoms, and also a new type of floor. Not something you hear every day. When you walk on the floor it makes a sound, so you have to be really quiet to walk. Like with the sandworms, basically. Same technique, just a different situation. So yeah, you don't want the phantoms to be hearing you. And there's one down there. And you'll actually be able to see on the top screen where like little thunderbolts where you've made a sound, I suppose. But what you want to do is just watch this guy who's down there on the bottom left screen, the side of the screen like we are. Oh no, that's not that guy. What the hell am I saying? Sorry, my bad. Completely forget what I just said there. It's this guy we want to watch, so I might just hang out here in the door. These 2 floors look quite similar, so yeah, a little bit confusing. So... as you'll notice, he walks across the screen. So there's actually an invisible floor right here. So we're going to mark that on the map, of course. So this temple, this is probably the most sort of tedious point of the temple, because now we have our midway point. You know, we can at least cut off some of the journey. But you know, it's still going to be a long process, the other visits here. But if we just sort of head around here, do some exploring, walk very quietly on the floor. There's a skeleton here. I walked on an invisible floor and got this far. An invisible floor! Oh my god. But then I got trapped in a pit. Can't believe my luck. Man, that really ah! Oh, I knew that was gonna happen, but I couldn't resist. It's just so funny. It's like, oh yeah, too bad for you, man. I'll just go over it. Oh, snap. Oh, sugar. This guy's coming up from the north here. Let me just hang out over here. We're actually wanting to try and get back up the stairs now that we're on this side. This is me trying to subtly glance at my notes without you realising, except that you all realise, and then I get sad because I've not done very well. So here we are, basement 7 again. It's kind of hard to keep track, like I said, between 7 and 8, so yeah. There's this red guy coming round that I'm just waiting on now because I don't really want to have him seeing me. See if we can creep over here and take a look at this blue guy. Yeah, there he is. There's actually a switch over here. If you're very sneaky, you can hit like so. I don't know if he's going to turn round. He did turn round. Look away, thank you. Right, run as fast as you can up here, and hopefully you'll be able to get onto this square platform before the fire comes back. That is a very sneaky thing you have to do. The way I suppose is more common, I guess, the way to do it, is that you go from the north and there's a red barrel of shiny stuff, of course, that you can use. That barrel right there, in fact, the one that was just shown, pot rather, not barrel. So we have the square crystal now. There's a switch up there that we can ignore for now, of course, for now. So we want to make our way back. Where are you going? Man, you just have to make it awkward, don't you? Let's just break this. Stand here for a bit. Hopefully he won't, like, push into me. I don't really know how that whole thing works. Oh, man, so tense. The good thing about holding a crystal, though, is when you walk, you go at the max speed that you can walk before before activating the sound, so it's quite good. Where am I taking this? I'm taking this over here, I believe. Oh, sugar. Careful now. Crossover. And let's head up north. Jeez, I'll be glad when I can do this part without commentating, like the next time, because this is really tricky. I mean, I suppose it'll only get worse, but hey. Anyways, this switch activates some wind over there, but it's a little bit confusing, but we don't actually need to use it just yet. I think, isn't there like a... Yeah, there's some time over here that we can grab. 30 seconds, not bad at all. So let's head down. Basement 9. Phew, we've come far. It'd be nice if this was the last floor, but let's keep going. Alright. Technically this is the last floor, but we have a lot more to do. So here we have the triangular crystal. And there's a square one over there. Hint, hint, write it down. Yeah, I'll write it down. And you can see on the map that there's a phantom that has the red crystal? Sorry, what? The round crystal. So what do we do with this? Well, the triangular crystal is actually over here. I never examined over there, I probably should have. But that's where we need to get to, so this is where the gust of wind comes in handy. I love how Link is just watching the phantom go by like, yeah, I see you there. Alright, let's sneak around here. And hop up. And... oh, can I do this now? Yes, I can. Okay. You can actually take a shortcut over here. You're not supposed to know that that's invisible, but I know that it's invisible, and I'm going to get caught by this phantom. Shoot. Please don't see me. Oh god. Okay, fine. Cool. Yeah, I think what you're actually supposed to do is take it across the invisible path and, you know, walk all the way around. But of course, I know that it's, oh, that guy heard me. Alright, doesn't matter. Of course I know that there's an invisible path there, so I can take advantage of that, which is fantastic. So we're gonna head over there and pick up that treasure. Get it, you know, same thing. I'm just mixing all the phrases today. And I have 22 bombs. Yay. 22 is my favourite number. Just, you know, FYI. Here we have a lovely courage gem to add to our collection. And now we can head downstairs back to basement 9 on the other side. Hey. I felt something behind me, but I turned around and nothing was there. Next thing I knew, the sand in the hourglass was powerless. Can't talk, man. I don't think he's talking about the phantoms. Is there something else around here? Be careful, Link. Now, after they've said that, there's going to be these skulls in the four corners of the map. And those are actually wizrobes, and they are bloody terrifying. So let's grab our bow. And as you can see, they sort of follow behind you. And then become invisible. But you can shoot them, and they will each drop 30 seconds of time, which is huge. So let's kill the guy down here. Just use the top screen map for reference, I suppose. Is the best way to do it. Oh yeah, and there's this eye switch that blinks. It's really creepy. We don't need to worry about him though. But we can get rid of that wizrobe, which is lovely. I'm gonna get caught by this guy, man. I wish the square crystal was on this floor. I left the circle and triangle crystals on the floor above. Yes, well we haven't seen that yet, good sir, do not spoil. We actually need all of the crystals on this floor, and that's what he was talking about. So, now, this is the point where I like to lure this wizrobe over because he's a complete pain in the arse. Oh, I see you. Oh shoot, I'm on the stairs so he won't. Right, come down here. What? Ha! Got you. So got you. Right, okay, got all of the wizrobes out the way, which is good. Such a relief. Let's get this. A wisdom gem. So we've had like all of the gems, I suppose. Oh, it's so blue, so shiny. This is totally not me stalling so that I can glance at my notes again. Okay, right, we need to get the square crystal. Which is easier said than done. So let's bomb this really quickly. That is a tactic you can do. Hit the bomb with your sword so that it explodes faster. Just a thought. But now we need to shoot the phantom in the back so he drops the crystal. And we need to run away as fast as we can so that we do not get caught. Of course. So there you go. There's actually a red pot over there. I can't really think what you would use that for particularly, but hey. See if I can get some more arrows. Excellent. So our next job now is to grab the other crystals. So let's use our shortcut like we did before. I just like standing up here to look evilly at the phantom. It's fantastic. Alright, let's go get this triangular one. Using my... Oh, goodness me. Am I safe up here? I sure hope so. Alright, let's... Go get the crystal again. Can I walk around? Thank you. Oh man, he's coming. Crap. Alright, I'll just hide here. The way you can tell that there's like an invisible path... He's gonna see me, isn't he? No, okay, good. The way you can tell is how... The ground is slightly darker here, and it follows the path to where the treasure chest is, so there you go. So let's grab the triangle one, head back down, and let's go place it in the pedestal. Don't worry, the wizrobes will not respawn. There's the first crystal. So, let's go this way, I think. He's gonna see me. I should be able to get away. I should be able to get away. Everything's fine. There we go. See? No bother. No sweat at all. So let's... Ooh, careful now. He's right there. Oh, you blue one. You don't seem quite as scary as before. Just you wait. I'll have you. Oh, snap. He heard me. So yeah, by removing the round crystal, of course, the spikes come back. So now this is when we actually have to use the gust, rather than me just using it for my cheap little shortcut that I did. So let's hop on over. And why? Oh god, where'd the crystal? Okay. I was gonna say, where was the crystal flying to there? Oh man, this guy, he's coming back again. Spoiling my fun. Well, I wouldn't really call this fun, to be completely honest. I will be glad when this video is over, because it will mean that I am free from the temple once again. Until the next time. Which won't be that much further away, but still. Alright, last crystal, here we go. Now they're all on this floor. Which is excellent, that's what we want. Let's head over there now. Put the round one in. Link, don't just throw it. Manners. And the triangular one, and I'll just wait on this guy. You know. There we go. Didn't want him to see me or hear me. Man, all the senses. So of course the fire returns, so we can't go back down. But we do not need to, for we have now completed the next segment of the temple, and he has seen me. Oh, craptastic. Help. Oh god, I'm so slow. I'm so slow. Alright, okay. Everything's fine. Don't panic. Restore my hearts, everything's fine. If he catches you, he will steal whatever you're holding, so you probably don't want to get caught, like I almost did there. So finally, there's the square the square crystal in the pedestal, and we can head downstairs. Set the crystals on the pedestals in this order: square, circle, triangle. Going down. The exit is this way. Alright, so what he is saying is that if we wanted, we could actually continue down in the temple and get the 4th sea chart as well as the 3rd one, which is in this chest. And I am very tempted to do this, but I'm not sure that I would have enough time or enough items or enough patience to do it all in one run. And I also think it's neater just to come back later and do it over again, so yep. So Ciel is just like, oh hey, do you want to go out or do you want to try more? And personally, I'm gonna get out. If I wasn't like, if I was just playing this for myself and not on YouTube, I would probably go ahead and get the 4th one now, or at least try to. But I'm going to head out of the temple now because we're pretty much done here. So yeah, that's it, I guess. You. Me? You there, boy in green. I've seen a lot of you lately. The skeletons you see here were not prepared to enter this cursed place. But they now know many of this temple's secrets. I'm done here. when I start to fail at reading text, you know I'm done. Alright, if you want to know them, it will cost you, but all you have to do is ask. So basically, you're telling me to talk to the skeletons after I've been through like over half the temple already. Genius. Okay, definitely not a waste of time. So anyways, we have another sea chart finally. The southeastern sea. So next time I suppose we will go back and talk to Linebeck and progress into another quadrant of the sea, which is exciting. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next video. Sorry it was another long one.